Let me tell you guys something. I want to start telling you some of the things that has happened in the States that kind of make me view white people in a certain way, like a certain light. I remember I was working for this company and we were basically doing a special project. We were new, entry level position, not making that much money. It was actually a call center, to be honest. So, me and another person, his name is John. John was very fast at his job, but I was also. And then it was like this thing of like these little microaggressions that I just couldn't understand until one day me and John got into an argument. So now every day our boss would give us like these faxes and would say to separate these faxes and put them in these files in the system and do this, right? A whole bunch of stuff, but you're not talking on the phone, so it's easy. So every day I would get done early, like super, super early. Every day I would get done early. But it had never dawned on me that John was in competition with me. It never dawned on me. Until one day, somebody asked, like, hey, Jay, you're always finished by like 2. You guys get off at like 4. How? I'm like, I don't know. I just go in the system and I do what I have to do and I move on. So someone says, John, it seems like it takes you a little bit longer. It looks like, he's faster than you, John. John turns around to me and says, boy, who you talking to? Now, if you are black, you know what that boy meant. And I remember I got up so fast from that desk and I remember looking at John and I was like, John, if you ever in your life call me a boy again, I'm going to whoop yo in this job. And I remember he was just stunned because, HR was called and things like that. And I remember HR sitting in front of me and HR was just saying, like, hey, did you tell John you would, you smacked it out of him? I said, yeah, I told John that. That was just one. And I remember me and him never spoke to each other again. They ended up moving us to different departments. But it was just the simple fact that I was better than him. And this white boy from the country couldn't understand that I was better than him. And the whole time he was in competition with me, but I never once looked at him as competition. And I found it so funny how a lot of times white people in the States cannot mind their business. They just can't fathom someone being better than them that's not white.